So today we're going to talk about a pretty simple, pretty basic function of music, but something that I think is very vital and also super important to understand if you want to make your key changes sound almost seamless, right? Why would you want to change keys? It's difficult for your vocalist, difficult for you, difficult for everybody involved. So maybe just don't. But if you really want to, we'll take a simple chord progression. We're going to do a 1, 6. Then we're going to do our 4, and then our 5, in the key of C. So if we wanted to take this chord progression and we wanted to modulate it up to a different key, there's a couple of ways that we can do that, and in really any spots of the chord progression. So we'll talk about that. The first way we're going to modulate is going to be super in your face. We're going to start with our C. 4 to 5. Then we're going to go to C. Then the next bar we're going to make it C minor. So you definitely heard the modulation, but it didn't sound like anything super strange, super dissonant. And it's because we incorporated the basic rule of jazz, the 2-5-1. So all we did was take our 1 chord, and then upon the next phrase we put it in minor, making that the 2. Then we go to the 5, and then the 1. Now if that confuses you a little bit, the modulation point we're going to is B flat. This is going to be our new do. Don't make fun of me, I messed up my scale. I can play it. I'll play it. I'm going to play it again. Anyways, so we're modulating to the point of the B flat. So all we have to do is choose a minor chord, and we can make that 2 in any key we want. We'll go to our 5 to establish what's called tonicization in our ears. That's just fancy music, bargo, bungo, blah, 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 for saying it makes our ears think that B flat is home. You know? It's the same way when you get a wife and you've been married to her for 25 years. You might not like her, you might not be sleeping with her, but that's home, you know? And it's because your body told you that. So you're paying attention. Now, the interesting thing is we can do that even more seamless if we use the same chord progression we started with. So we're going to go back to our 1, 6, 4, 5. But this time, in the middle, we're going to modulate on the second chord instead of the first one. So, watch this. So now we have a minor chord. This is A minor. So say that we wanted to make this R2. We can make the D R5, and then we modulate straight to G. So now we have a very different 4-bar progression that's in the key of G, but it looks like it kind of starts off in the key of C. And that just gives you so many more options for melodic lines you want to put inside the music, different modulations that you want me to take as a songwriter, just different feelings and emotions. And that's why I think that the 2-5-1 substitution, putting it in different places, is so cool. So now, of course, we're going to take the natural ascending order and we're going to put it on the rest of the chords. So we'll start with our C to an A minor. Then we're going to go up F here, just so you can see it. So my frame's terrible. Now we're going to, of course, make our F minor. We're going to go down. So we'll do the whole chord progression in order. force, but the modulation, it works, and it still leads your ears into the other key. And then, of course, we'll do the natural one. And it all just works really well. So that's 2-5-1 substitutions. To go over it real quick again, we took our 1 chord, then we can make it minor, make that the 2 to the 5 to the 1. We can do it with any other chord in any other chord progression, as well as doing it with chords in minor progressions, which we'll talk about next time. See ya.